eat as much as I can. I would go to Charsi Tikka and eat dumba, and I would go to Dathia Gali to enjoy the Phataka chicken. Though those all are, things not good for health, but since I don't have any responsibilities and it's an opportunity to enjoy my guilty pleasure, so I would love to do that. And on my way back, I still will be avoiding my guiltiness of leaving my family behind. Though at the end, then I think I would bring some toys, and obviously I need to live at my house, so I will bring some toys and some chocolates for my kids as I get back to home. Over to you, Toastmaster, table topic master.
Thank you. If
2 minutes,
if
3 seconds.
anybody asked me the same question, I would say that I would have ordered the food for the whole day from somewhere outside. Yeah, would not do anything that day. So thank you so much. Over to you, DT.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for the wonderful table topics. And yeah, of course, we learned about a lot of guilty pleasures today. Uh, Now, moving on to our last speaker, Toastmaster Latif. Are you ready? Toastmaster Latif, are you there? Yes. All right. So keep an eye on the Karachi Toastmasters Club window. That will be the timing window. And everyone, Toastmaster Latif will be evaluated by Toastmaster Fahim Razak. He is delivering a project, Connect with Your Audience. In this, what happened? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What happened?
I'm happy listening to his name, Fahim Razak.
Oh, yes. Okay. So, in this, the speaker is supposed to either speak on an unfamiliar audience for a familiar audience, or to speak on a familiar topic before an unfamiliar audience. The other expectations from a Toastmaster speech are all there. And everyone put your hands together for Toastmaster Fahim Mirza. Sorry. Listening test. Listening test. Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. Hell out of you. Hell out of you, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali.
Life has its own way of throwing challenges. Sometimes it challenges so much that it takes hell out of you. But somehow, when you see a larger picture, it has shown you the bravery of facing those difficult times. Toastmaster of the Day, distinguished audience. This is a story about a girl who was born in a middle class, respectful family and have all the access to her wishes. But slowly and gradually, as she grown up, she found out that their parents are not happy. Every night they are fighting, and her dad always used to hit her. I'm sure if some things happen with these kind of couples, the wife might be just thinking, I'm giving hell out of it, and there is no administration. There is no admiring of my love, my way of thinking. So, the child, the girl, she grew up with all the ambitions, her wishes, her ability to do and achieve those things, But the only thing which he doesn't want it to do was to fall in love. She doesn't want it to be in love or get married. As I said, life has its own way of throwing challenges, and she fall into love. Now, this doctor, neurosurgeon, was his love of life. Now, when her love of life is so well doing, he asked her not to work. So she left her ambitions, her plans, her moment, and start creating a family. Now, in the process of the family, if someone asks, what are your plans? I'm just dying to be with my kids. After we all finish from my friends, I'll go to and be with my friends. And as soon as the doctor comes, she makes sure that she has to serve the best food. After all men are loved by the woman if she is cooking well. But fellow friends, in all those process, didn't you find something different, or it was similar to their parents? Why? To her parents, it was all about anger, fighting, dispute, and showing out their frustration. Over this side, she is also living almost a similar way. Isn't it the same cruel thing happening? She's not following her ambitions. She forgot her dreams. Her husband is well doing. He thinks that he has given everything. Think about it. If you are asking someone not to live the life a particular person wants, isn't it the same way killing her dreams? Making her not to use or choose the path? It is similar. As this is what I feel, it is as similar that hitting it, though you are not using your hands, but putting it to ignorance to this much of level that you will not even know what her ambitions are. It is really something terrible. This happened to her again and again. Every time when she finds her friend successful, she thinks that she has lost the path to the ambitious. And that made her thought, had I not loved him the hell out of me, I would be achieving my dreams. Just think a bit and think almost many a times if I ask, love is not about being strong and helping and being with your family. It is all about taking care of each other. As I said, the hell out of you is all about a song which I heard. And in that song, it says that you might all have the same demon. One day, the other, we might have the differences. But I'll make sure that I will love you the hell out of me. I will love the hell out of me. Please, you have to respect your life partner, her wishes, her ambitions. and you have to give the same way we have received the love. Isn't it? They love the hell out of themselves. We have to love the hell out of us. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Latif. And that brings our prepared speeches to an end. I believe voting goal for best prepared speaker, and that's not the simple one. You have to rate all speakers on a scale of 1 to 5. And yeah, just give me a second. Uh, he is within time. That's all I'm. All right. Okay. So everyone, please vote for the best table topics too. I just floated, and vote for the best prepared speaker. I'm floating the poll in KTC's WhatsApp, and because everyone is there except for our two guests.
DTM, remove me from the spotlight.
We all need feedback to improve ourselves. Masters meeting. This segment is specially added in the Toastmasters meeting so that we can the evaluators will highlight the areas of improvement so that we can work on that on them and we can improve that. This evaluation segment has different segments. First one, the prepared evaluation for the prepared speeches. On the overall. So to start with the evaluation of prepared speeches, our first speaker, according to the agenda, was Toastmaster Salah Hamid. And to evaluate Toastmaster Salah Hamid's speech, let me call Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali once again to deliver his speech evaluation about Toastmaster Salah's speech. Toastmaster Latif, are you with us?
Toastmaster Latif, yes, he's with us. Toastmaster Latif, are you there? Yes.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Salah Hamid. First and foremost, I loved the topic you shared, the power Am I clear? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're absolutely
No,
clear
you.
and
I mean,
audible.
Karachi Toastmaster is stuck, I believe.
Yeah, they're stuck.
Yes.
Let's wait.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Latif bhai, how are you?
Good, good. So you moved to northern area, huh?
I moved to Islamabad. Yeah, I switched a job. So I came back. I was here for 8 years. Then I moved back to Karachi for 3 years.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved back over here. How's everything at your end?
All good, brother. All good.
In Karachi right now or in Kuwait?
I'm in Kuwait. Yes.
Ah,
कराची में
okay.
होता तो वहीं होता मैं क्लब में.
Ah, makes sense, yeah. Imran Rana is here. KTC is also here.
I think there's continuous disconnection here. So yeah, you can restart.
Uh, the same one, right? The black is the timer, right? DTM Tala.
This new
Yes, you
venue,
can
I
start.
believe. Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So the Karachi is the timer, right?
Yeah. Karachi is the timer. You can start.
Okay, boss. Toastmaster Silla, I really would love to start my evaluation of your speech with appreciation, because the way I see the progress, the way I see the confidence, the way I looking at these projects and delivering, it is remarkable. It is almost the same way a Toastmaster shows the pathway that you have to perform according to the paths. I loved the energy. You have no lack while speaking to an audience. You have the content which is very engaging. But most of this pathway of or the project details were all about body language, effective body language. So my speech or my evaluation is not more about what you have said, but more about how you have delivered with your body. Now, the topic was silence is power. And the way it could have made it more better in few things. First and foremost, when you have shared your grievances, when you were sorry, you should have been little bit calm. And I'm telling you, this is will come with time and time, with all the practice. This body language is more about your hand gestures, your movement, and then bringing it the volume towards the lowest end. So if you were showing your some sorry moments and then your achievements, when you said, I received a standing ovation, they all shocked me with such a overwhelming welcome. And things like that would make it this body language an effective one. As I said, the content, the grace, the way you present your speech, eye contact, the content which is audience awareness, everything is picture perfect. But this project needs more of your heart out with the volume, with the hand gestures. It is same like way if I say, are you angry on me? Or you say, aren't you happy with me? In that way, you change the tone, the body language according to it. I'm telling you again, it is just a learning process. You will learn further, but please, this language, effective body language, is all about bringing that grace of voice. Good luck for your future projects. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful evaluation. Now we are moving towards the next speaker, and she is Toastmaster Hiba Raees Khan. She delivered the keynote speech, and I am his evaluator.
Hiba, timing.
Today made me speechless. Seriously, wrote her content, the way she delivered her content. And the content was organized in such a perfect manner, that is, in a perfect chronological manner. Proper opening, proper body, and proper conclusion. There were self-deprecating jokes. There were amazing vocabulary, and she was so clear in each word, the way she was pronouncing. It was really a professional speech, and according to me, she just nailed it as per the uh, fulfillment of the project objectives. So congratulations, Toastmaster Hiba, for delivering such a wonderful keynote speech. And I must say that your speech title, "The Trajectory of My Toastmasters Journey," is a and I would request Toastmaster, and I also request your content to Toastmaster Talha, and he will publish your keynote speech in Crescendo. I would seriously, it's quite amazing and quite inspiring.
Didn't sound like a request, but okay.
You brought your personal story, and the way you told us, it was quite amazing. There are some areas which this speech could be delivered in more professional way. Throughout your speech, you were standing to one position. And since you are delivering a speech, a long keynote speech, it requires there are so many stories, and they are so connected, so well connected. You could have the stage, middle of the side of the stage, and the side of the stage to deliver and it should be in a perfectly aligned way. It's not like to and fro motion. Your hand gestures were mostly limited to this. Maybe you would have used that. Uh, if you noticed that when you were enjoying your speech, your confidence level was quite amazing. Once you used the notes quite many times, but it's perfectly fine because it's a keynote speech. And, and sorry, your content is just like it seems like it's a whole story. You just wrote a very good story so that you can improve your communication skills. You can improve your confidence level. So I would like to go to next speech evaluator, and those was the third speaker, and to evaluate those answers on stage.
Thank you so much. Belling the cat. Those one particular rhetoric device, and that is alliteration, meaning saying few words starting with the same letter. So, example, quietness and quickness, nocturnal nature, and marathon meeting. These are just three examples. And then he used another rhetoric device, which is to use rhyming words, pounce unannounced. So amazing the words used to serve this story. You had vocabulary in spades. You had a very absorbing start. The best thing is you were obviously taking a delight in the story. And if the storyteller buys the story, there is no way the audience will not buy the story. So congrats on that too. And finally, amazing analogy by equating the cat to the obstacles we face in public speaking. A few improvement areas, but precious few. You had a few moments or opportunities to actually elevate your vocal presentation. I won't say your speech lacked vocal variety because it did have vocal variety, but you could have elevated it and amplified it. For example, when you said bravo, 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 perhaps it could have been said as bravo, bravo, or something like that. And you used low road to destiny. Usually with, and again, it's a nitpick, but usually with destiny, we use the word path. Road is leading towards a destination, but a path is something that leads towards destiny. But again, that's just nitpicking. It was grammatically 100% correct. I had to come up with an improvement area. So overall, a very absorbing story delivered. It did the amazing feat of keeping us involved despite being familiar. It ended up with a great conclusion. Just a little bit of vocal amplification here and there would have elevated it even more. Congratulations on another superb project. Over to you, General Well.
Thank you so much, PTM Tata, for your evaluation. I must say, Toastmasters, they were quite enjoying your speech. Ancestors were open, using the stage quite well, and very few time you were clasping your head. Maybe it is your guilty pleasure. Our last speaker, last but not the least, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, and he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Fahim Raza.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Good evening, ladies and gents. Hell out of, love the hell out of me. Hell this, hell that. There were loads of hell in Latif Mansoor Ali's speech. But you know, his message was heavenly, wasn't it? Very, very heavenly. Love is not about being strong and being with your family. It's all about actually taking care of them. If we all can get this message, life will be heavenly indeed. Well, I'm going to suggest I'm going to pinpoint 3 areas where Latif Mansoor Ali did excellently well, and a couple of areas I might highlight at the end where he could do actually well. The stage movement. You know, the part of the storytelling which I am starting to learn is actually saying the way you should do, but also having your stage movement align with what you say. It just adds that consciously to and Latif Mansoor. Very, it was aligned. Nothing that you can't see in the Mansoor Ali's speech. Every time he comes up, he is very, very confident, and I've seen him, his confidence has grown massively. So once again, very well done on this. Now, the content. Okay, it's all about delivering. Okay, very well, you delivered it, but how is your content? His content was excellent. The choice of words he had, the stories that he had throughout his speech, he was driving that message. Love your family, love the people. But I don't know if you guys noticed, halfway through the speech, he kind of fixed it in the middle. it was maybe because at the start he was consciously doing it. But then he kind of got into the speech and then he stopped. So my suggestion is, if you started that rhythm, keep going, just keep going. Even though if you just keep it conscious at some point in your mind, just do that. Voice modulation. Over to you, Sajjan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Fahim, for such a wonderful and spot on evaluation. Now it's time for me to ask the timer if all the evaluators are qualified. Toastmaster Nita.
Yes.
Great.
And the
Each evaluator. Time for me to call to get the evaluator, and he is none other than Toastmaster Oscar Ramon.
Thank you, Dr. Evaluator, and thank you, Toastmasters. We had a couple of speakers in our table topic session. Today's our table topic master was Toastmaster Imran. Thank you for the wonderful topics related to the guilty pleasure. Our first speaker was Toastmaster Imran. Toastmaster Imran, as I always like your salutation, you talked about the pineapples. And you also told us how to prepare it. And while talking about the process, you mentioned a biscuit, Mary biscuits. I have been pronouncing it Maria throughout. Yeah. Even the shop, the departmental store man also called it Mary.
Oh.
It is not my fault, basically. But in a way, and then you told us the story of your tuition, your teaching, and then making a pineapple. It was a good story, but on the improvement side, perhaps as you start from that story, that you are doing this, and this issue came up over there, and you prepared them, and then you started to talk about your habit, something that you like and would like to eat every day. Our next speaker was guest Anas. Time wasting application, and you are bold enough to mention your Insta habit. And but what I like most is all the time you are smiling. You have a connection with all the people, and that is something proves that you are confident while talking in front of the people. Why you are not with us? Something which is agitating my mind, and we all want you around the table every weekend. But thank you talking to with us, and you also talked about your habit, where you are doing this habit in your office, in your home, and how you are doing it, and you also express your inability not to cut down it. You were just stopped speaking, and you had time to speak. You had around 3 minutes to speak, but you stopped speaking half of the way. But it is something that as a new speaker, we always do. These are the things that we improve with your time. Toastmaster, thank you for undertaking this journey. You talked about the TV show that you still like, and you also brave enough to express that you still like cartoons, and you expand your interest, and you talked about, especially what I liked in that the bad calls you receive, the only call which are bad, But it is something we all face, and it is perhaps I've heard somewhere that if there is no news, it is a good news.
Yes.
So if there is a news, the chances are there the news may be big. So that is why you are constantly hearing the big call. You also took your time. The only one improvement area, perhaps you are constantly addressing your Toastmaster table topic masters rather than talking to the audience. And we usually it is better that when we are talking, we keep our face or we have our eye contact with the audience. But this is something we can improve with the passage of time as we speak and we start to speak as we be habitual with the stage. Our last speaker was Mufaddal Murtaza. Mufaddal Murtaza, I think is there. Mufaddal Murtaza, first of all, welcome to Karachi Toastmasters Club. Once again, full day with zero responsibility. You talked with an interesting topic, having your bike and roaming around the Islamabad into various places. But then you also mentioned your guilty pleasure that your family was not with you. And then coming up with a compensation of bringing toys with your children while coming at home. Well, I think this is something that what I want you is to why all those Toastmasters who are online not speaking in a standing postures, why they always speak while sitting. This is something I have never adopted, and I want you, when you are standing up, we can see your body gestures, your facial expression, and above all, your smile will be more prominent if you speak while standing. With this, is there you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Master, for such a wonderful evaluation.
TM Latif Mansoor Ali has to say something, I guess.
For raise his hand.
Toastmaster Latif.
I don't know.
No. I was just saying, did Muhammad Asghar said that all speakers online speak by sitting? I think DTM Sarfraz is one of them. Always stand, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Toastmaster Asghar, once again. Now it's time for me to
Uh,
Apart from TM Stella, she spoke for 7 minutes 49 seconds. The other three speakers are and in the table topic speeches, everyone is qualified except for TM Guest Anas Khan because he spoke for 52 seconds.
still.
okay, he's technically, yes, he's qualified.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for the evaluations, everyone's qualified.
Thank you so much,
Great,
Toastmaster Heba. So, Toastmaster Arfa. Arfa, could we have your report, please?
Am I audible
Yes, you are.
as a listener or a counter?
First you start as our counter and then this one.
First you insult us, then take on the speaker.
Okay, so due to freaking internet connection issues, here's my brief report as an art counter. Toastmaster Hiba's speech showed great effort, though it included some arm movements, repeated and few long pauses. And Toastmaster Mufattal had an arm movement while answering the question, "What is your guilty pleasure?" There was an R sound during Toastmaster Imran Rana's table topic speech. That's it. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Now, can you can you do the listening part as well?
Okay. Someone said up-to-date educational system. Up-to-date educational system.
Toastmaster Heba. Toastmaster Heba.
Yes. Toastmaster Hibna. And someone said Imran Khan.
Heba. Heba.
Imagine something so simple, so powerful.
Toastmaster Salah Hamid.
Yes, Toastmaster Sila. All three talents at once. All three talents at once.
Yeah, I think it was Silla. No?
Toastmaster as well.
Oh,
Toastmaster as well. I am fighting every day. I am fighting every day. Am I audible?
you are. Yes, you are. We are just speechless.
Toastmaster Asbir. Something left me speechless. Something left me speechless. Toastmaster Sila.
Oh.
When you see a larger picture, when you see a larger picture. Toastmaster, yes, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. I would be achieving my dream. I would be achieving my dream. Okay, I am foodie person.
That is Heba.
I am foodie person.
Heba.
I think it was Master Imran Rana.
Yes, it was even Rana.
Okay.
Mindless entertainment. Last one, mindless entertainment.
It's yes, Anas.
Yes.
DTM Talaha.
Congrats on agreeing on the wrong answer. Go ahead, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your attention. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Safa, for such a wonderful listening report or test, I must say. So now it's time for me to evaluate the meeting overall. We had a wonderful meeting today. The theme of the meeting was quite amazing and quite interesting. And that theme could only come from Big Balha. So today we learned about so many guilty pleasures, and it was quite funny and quite amazing to. We had 4 amazing speeches today with quite inspiring and with thought-provoking messages like Toastmaster Heba. She told us about the journey of about her Toastmasters life. Then a wonderful message by Toastmaster Salah Hamid that the power of silence, right? Gratitude. The power of gratitude. So we should always appreciate that. And Toastmaster Asghar, what a wonderful and quite humorous speech you just delivered. And Toastmaster Latif, very serious speech on that he just delivered today. Then we had a wonderful table topic session. It is quite always amazing to have an aligned table topic session with
Yeah.
the theme. Quite difficult uh, to told us about the secrets, but in Toastmasters you can do that easily. Then we had a very spot on evaluation by DTM Talha, Toastmaster Fain Razak, and Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, a wonderful table topic evaluation session by Toastmaster Askar. The areas where we can improve upon. Meeting started a little bit late. There were some technical glitches. We might think of a dedicated internet device for the Zoom audience so that we can have meetings without any disturbance. And I also request all the members to attend the meeting and participate in the meeting so that one member has to play one role instead of doing several roles. With that, I congratulate to the VP Education and the XCOM for organizing such a wonderful meeting, and all the special thanks to all the speakers who just delivered thought-provoking speeches that has a very wonderful messages. So with that, I would like to hand over the charge back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Dr. Narmada, for the wonderful evaluation. Everyone, please quickly vote for Best Pick 4. How much time you have to cast your votes? The time it will take to invite our two guests for their brief remarks. So, guest Umar, right? Please come on the stage for brief remarks about the meeting, because we are about to be kicked out of the room. It's a miracle that they haven't. Yeah.
Why not stand there?
Yeah, I think that would be that's good. Yeah.
Actually, I really enjoyed it. That was a good exercise, and seeing you all speak your mind and give the great speeches, some were interesting and some were very enjoyable. So thank you for giving me the opportunity as a new speaker and make me feel well.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was wonderful to have you. Guest on us.
It was a very interesting session.
You can come here. As long as
Yes, I'm okay.
you can be recorded. So yeah.
I think this was an interesting session, and I was able to hear the speeches of so many of you, and especially I enjoyed the speech of Toastmaster as well. It was a great speech, and I had new things to learn. And the first session I joined was online, so this is because of some reasons, but now here I am, and the speeches were really good and they were really interesting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for participating in this meeting. Now it's time to announce this is the best speaker, and today the best prepared speaker goes to, wait a minute. Yeah, it's Toastmaster Asghar. Best prepared speech, Toastmaster Fahim Razak. Congratulations. Best tip topics today goes to, wait, it's taking ages to load. It goes to guest Anas Khan. Congratulations. And finally, best goes to Toastmaster Imran. Congratulations. So that next week, inshallah. Hopefully before that, another. Thank you so much, and